Hey everybody, welcome to a new collective reading. I'm going to try to do these once a month. We're going to see how they go. I'm just going to try them out. These messages are specific for the cross watcher. If you are the one who messed up in the relationship, if you are the one that caused the demise in the relationship, we will go through the signs, okay? We will go through the 12 signs. If you are the one that messed up, this message is specific for you. You don't tell me you don't want this person back or you don't care how this person feels, because you wouldn't be watching it otherwise. Now, if you're the person that got hurt and you just want to sit in on the show, grab your popcorn and your coffee, your drink, your wine, whatever you want to do. This is specific for the one who let somebody get away and you're wondering, what can I do to get that person back, or how is that person feeling after I broke their heart, right? Okay, so let's get into it. All right. So let's get into it. I'm going to pull out the signs first. All right, so we're going to start out with an Aries. If you were dealing with an Aries, you hurt an Aries, you betrayed an Aries, you didn't see the value in an Aries. So Spirit, we are talking to the person who betrayed and hurt Aries, okay? So the first thing we want to look at is how this person is feeling towards you now after whatever it is that you did, okay? Whatever it is that you did. So you got to be a brave soul to watch these. I feel like you want to take some sort of responsibility. I don't even know if these are going to get a lot of play. I don't know. People don't like to take accountability, but if you are, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you, woman. It's all gravy. People make mistakes. Well, that depends on what you did, right? All right, let's get into it. So the first question we want to ask, if you have betrayed an Aries, hurt an Aries, whatever, is how they feel about you. So we're going to get into, how does Aries feel about this person that betrayed, hurt them, let them go, did them wrong. We are talking to the person who betrayed or hurt the Aries. We're talking to the person that betrayed, hurt the Aries. Now let's put a little housekeeping out here. I'm not talking to a person who left an Aries because the Aries was doing you wrong, or the Aries was doing something wrong to you, and they just happen to be hurt because you left them behind. I mean, if they deserve to get that, this is not that type of reading. This is the type of reading for someone who knows they messed up. Okay, they are the one who effed up. You are the one that had the deal breaker. Okay, you're the one that broke the camel's back, or whatever you want to say. All right. Some people just do people dirty. Okay, so I'm talking to the one that did an Aries straight dirty. If you did an Aries straight dirty, I'm talking to you. It is that type of message. How does the Aries feel about you? Let's see how this Aries feels about you. The Aries that you did wrong. How does this Aries feel about you? Okay, the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things come to light, adapt, change, heal. This looks like this Aries is trying to get over you. All right, so this Aries feels like even maybe some things have still come out since you guys have broken up. And so this person, maybe they are wishing you the best. Maybe this Aries is like, you know what? I wish you the best. I hope that you heal. I hope that you've changed. I feel like this Aries has adapted to the situation. They're no longer sweating the situation. So they've done some healing. Here. All right, let's get a little bit into this. Clarify the dragonfly. So the lovers. Clarify the lovers. The magician. Yeah, this Aries has maybe even chosen someone else and moved on. But the lovers can also be a big energy of self-love. This Aries has moved on to the point where this Aries is manifesting what they want for their life, okay? Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Swords and the Devil and the Six of Swords. Look at that. And the Chariot. My God. Yes, the Aries has moved on. The Aries is moving on, okay? And triumphantly here with the Chariot You could be a Cancer, you could be any zodiac sign. That doesn't matter. But this Aries has their boundaries up as well. Now, does this Aries think about you? I feel like they do, because the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords is here, and I feel like this Aries may have certain periods of time where they just think about everything that happened, and honestly, it puts them not in a good place. So they try not to they try not to stay there. Okay. All right, so let's look into. I have this written down, y'all, because this is a new type of reading here. This is a new type of reading. Let's see what they like about you. What did this Aries like about the person who hurt them? What did they like about them? Like, what did this Aries enjoy about you? What was positive to this Aries about you? What was positive? Like, what did this Aries like about you? What did this Aries like about you? What did this Aries like about the person that hurt them? Okay, so we have the Queen of Coins. You could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You don't have to be, but they may have liked your stability. Okay, they may have liked, for some of you, they may have liked your relationship that you had with your mother or the other women in your family, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. Clarify the Queen of Coins, the Four of Swords. I feel like this person liked your ability to just chill. They like that you were a soft place to land. They were very, very comfortable with you. Tell me more. What Aries liked about this person? What did Aries like about this person? Eight of Wands, communication. Maybe you were very passionate in your communication as well. For some of you, you knew exactly what to say, especially if this person, if Aries was going through something, you would say something that would maybe make this person laugh or make this person feel better or give this person hope with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. You had a side of you that was very positive that could help this person see the bright side of things. Okay, to help see the bright side of things. All right. Let's see. Let's get into what Aries didn't like about you. What was it about you that would chap Aries' hide? What didn't Aries like about you? What did Aries wish you would improved on? All right. What didn't Aries like about this person? Okay. We have regret. Let's clarify this. And secrets is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Clarify regret. What didn't Aries? Secrets. Yeah. The High Priestess. You were closed off. I feel like there were things going on in your life. There were things that you repressed, that you regretted, that you didn't express. And Aries wanted you to be more open, I feel like. Clarify the High Priestess. Now, I don't know what you did. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Okay, so you might have had an anxiety problem where, I don't know, maybe you would take it out on Aries. Okay, and I don't know what broke y'all up. It could have been cheating or anything else, but this is just, if Aries decides to take you back, this may be something that you want to work on. You had an anxiety problem. Okay. You could have been a Pisces. Again, we have Earth sign, Earth and Gemini here really strong as well. But your sign doesn't matter. But I'm just gonna point them out when I see them. Okay. You dealing with this Aries. This Aries could have gotten frustrated because you would keep secrets. You wouldn't express how you felt. You were tight-lipped. And you wouldn't be vulnerable, and that kind of frustrated. Yeah, look what's at the bottom of this deck. Secrets and extroverted. This person would be very expressive to you and tell you how they felt, but they wanted you to do the same thing. So they wish communication was better between you all. I suspect that's probably going to be an answer for a lot of the signs. Okay. That's going to be an answer for a lot of the signs here. All right. So we want to look into what Aries life is like now. All right. So since you've been gone, I'm hearing what's her name? The American Idol lady with her own show, Kelly something something. All right, since you've been gone, what has Aries' life been like? What have they done to improve life here? What is going on? What is going on? Let's see. Since you've been gone, how's Aries been? Soulmate. Aries is out here looking for their soulmate. Or they're with their soulmate already. Do I think you're still on this person's mind? Yeah. Past love is here. So they could still be thinking about you, or they could have reunited with someone from the past. Okay. Now you're only watching. Don't get tight in the butt. You're only here because you want to know what to do to get Aries back. So just keep listening. All right. Let's see what else. How's Aries' life been since you've been gone? Like, what lessons have they learned? What's going on with Aries? Timeless Earth. This person has become grounded. Okay. And this person may be spending more time in nature. They're just at peace. This person is definitely at peace with cooperation at the bottom of the deck. They could have started a business. They could be spending more time with their soul tribe, with their group. Okay. Give me one more. Since you've been gone, show me Aries energy. What has Aries learned? The Lioness. You've earned your stripes and sundress. Do it for you. Aries is a lot more self-focused. Okay. If you were a person that would put Aries down, okay, Aries has learned to love themselves, their body. Again, they're spending a lot more time in nature. They've become comfortable in their own skin, you know. So if you were one of these people that left Aries because you felt like they weren't good enough for you, yeah, Aries could have, look, I didn't even notice this girl has vitiligo. Can you see that? The patches on her skin? She has learned to love herself or himself. Aries has learned to love themselves. They do things for them that make them happy. This is beautiful. I love this. I love this energy right here. Yes. Beautiful energy. The number 41 or 13 may be significant to you or to this Aries. Very nice. For some of you, they've been traveling as well and realizing they didn't necessarily need you. Sorry. Sorry, cross watcher. Okay. And again, let me just put a caveat. This message is not for the cross watcher where an Aries hurt you. Okay. This is this hard hitting message is for the cross watcher where you know you effed up and effed over an Aries. Okay. Or effed over whatever sign I'm going to be reading about. We're just on Aries right now. Okay. All right. So, now let's take a turn here. We want to look into your karma. Okay. I know. Some of y'all like, ooh, I don't want to know what it is. I don't want to know what's going on. But, we're going to look into your karma. We're going to look into your karma. Okay. Let's see what your karma is. What is the karma for this person hurting Aries? Like, you could have already experienced this karma, or it could be on its way, sir or ma'am. If you used, abused, did an Aries wrong, what is this person's karma, please? I don't know if I'm going to have a big audience on this. I'm trying to fill a void in my life. Some of you are always going to have an empty spot. Until you forgive that person. Until that person forgives you or you ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean? For some of you, the way you treated Aries stems from childhood, okay? The way you treated Aries stems from some void that you have had in your life. And It may be that you need counseling or something like that. And so it's kind of like you will repeat cycles until you fix that. And we're going to clarify. All right. Give me another one. Show me this person's karma for hurting Aries. We have clouds, temporary problems. Yeah. So here's the thing. That's what's great is that there are problems that are going to come and go. Okay. But you're going to know until you pay that karma, you're going to know it's because of how you did Aries. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right. So, or it already has happened. Let's get into this. Trying to fill a void in your life. I feel like you will always be. Should I get one more? I'm just going to look at the bottom of the deck. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. This one says I'm a narcissist. So part of your karma may be you kind of seeing yourself. Maybe you had some narcissistic traits. Maybe that's why you did Aries the way that you did them. Okay. And then we have the casket here. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So the way you walked out of Aries' life, someone may be walking out of your life as well. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what the narcissist energy is. Clarify the narcissistic energy. Okay. The Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups. The Devil. If that ain't narcissist, I don't know what is. You're going to have to see yourself, person who hurt Aries, person who betrayed Aries. You need to you're going to, Spirit is going to put a mirror up to you. Okay. Trying to fill a void in your life. Okay. The Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. The Hangman. So, yeah, this is like a mirror to you. I feel like you're going to have to see things from a different perspective. Okay. For some of you, you may be moving in with people, moving out. I mean, doing all kinds of things. And it may stem from things in your family. Again, there's secrets here. Look at the High Priestess here. Okay. I feel like person that hurt Aries, you had secrets. Okay. You had secrets. You had things that you had in your background. You had things you didn't want to be vulnerable about. Yet you walked around with this confident, cocky attitude. Okay. Temporary problems. Let's clarify this for the person that hurt Aries. The Hierophant. And clarify the Hierophant. Could have problems with a Taurus. Ooh, 8 of Swords. Anytime there's an authoritative figure, the Emperor, the Empress, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the King and Queen of Swords. With the 8 of Swords, for some of you, this is legal problems. Okay, for some of you, this is legal problems. But the reason why they're temporary is because there's something spiritual behind it. It's not meant to last. It's meant to teach you a lesson. Okay. All right, and show me the casket energy for the person that hurt Aries. Yeah, the 10 of Swords. Wow. Clarify the 10 of Swords. Some of y'all got people that just not gonna stay in your life. Okay, you're working hard with the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you losing jobs as well. You losing jobs. Okay. It's. I don't think it's gonna last though. I think that you have a chance to turn this around, but I think you have to recognize this about yourself. Okay, and we're gonna look at that next. Okay. Let's see. What if you want Aries back? If you have a snowball's chance and HE double hockey sticks of getting Aries back, what is it that you need to work on or admit? Let's look at that. What is it that you need to work on or admit if you have a snowball's chance in getting Aries back? If this person has a snowball's chance in winning Aries back, okay, what do they need to work on or admit? Okay, so I feel like you need to express yourself more. It says you speak to me through music. So you need to recognize the signs. For one, when you hear certain songs and things like that, they could be messages to you. You need to listen. You need to listen to spirit more. Okay, you need to listen to spirit more. Let's see what else. What else do you need to admit to Aries? Express to Aries? You know, what do they need to admit, do, express to Aries? Okay, still hoping. Okay, so this is you not losing faith. Okay, this is you having faith. Okay, so obviously, if Spirit wants you to have faith, for some of you who have betrayed, done wrong, hurt an Aries, you can still get the Aries back. There is a chance. Okay, everybody has free will. Okay, everybody got free will. So, okay, what else do they need to say, do, admit to, overcome, work on if they want Aries back? If they want Aries back. Okay, our story isn't over yet. So in your own mind and your own heart, you still need to have hope. That kind of goes together with that. Okay. The bottom of the deck says there was someone interfering in our relationship. So if there was a third party, that can't be a thing. And when I say third party, I mean friends, video games, your mama, whatever, your job. Not that you shouldn't have priorities. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, like, you're going to have to prioritize Aries. Okay. So if there's someone or something interfering in this relationship, that ain't gonna work. Okay. What's the advice? What do they need to work on if they want Aries back? What do they need to work on if they want Aries back? Okay. Self-worth, value, self-esteem, confidence, be empowered by valuing yourself. Even if you feel like, well, I was cocky, so of course I value myself. That's still behavior that comes out of like ego, okay? And not in a good way, okay? Valuing yourself means that you will treat others the way that you want to be treated, right? So I feel like that is something that you need to work on. And also maybe building Aries up. You know, maybe you need to give Aries a little more compliments and, you know, let them know that you do value them. We have unawakened here. Unawakened, 3D, ego. Ego's a big thing for you, cross-watcher. Darkness, your twin flame is not ready yet. So you may not have been ready. You were unawakened. But see you sitting there alone under the tree of love or whatever. Do your shadow work, you know, so you can wake up. Maybe you obviously are waking up if you're watching this. So like I said, yeah, I'm gonna beat you up a little bit in this reading, but kudos to you, man. Kudos to you, woman. Settling, scarcity, insecurity, lack of faith, believe you deserve the best. Again, we kind of sum it up here with you being a little insecure, having an ego problem, okay? And a lack of faith. It says still hoping. Your story isn't over yet. You need to have a measure of faith in order to bring this back together. And you have karmic partner, conventional relationship, duty bound, societal conventions. So some of you need to get rid of some karmic energies out of your life here if you want to bring this back together. I'm trying to tell you. All right. So that is it, I believe. We are going to move on to, oh, no, I got one more that you need to work on if you want Aries back. What will need to be overcome if you want Aries back? One more. Okay, embrace what destiny has in store for you. So I don't know, it could be physical embrace. Maybe you need to touch this person more, hold this person more, be more loving, you know. It says test it. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Do you give in to temptation? Do you easily fall when you are being tested? You're going to have to pass some tests, okay? Or understand if you bring this back together, maybe you will be tested. Okay, and then the universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. If you're not very spiritual, you might want to tap in a little bit, okay? Because Aries may be very spiritual, but I suspect if you're here, you're a little spiritual. Obstacles at the bottom of the deck. Look for ways around the obstacles. to find happiness. So this could be a connection where other people interfered. Y'all are going to have to put your guard up, when it comes to protecting this relationship, and put Aries as a priority. All right, we're going to move on to the next sign here. All right. So, cross watcher, if you are a person that did a Leo dirty, okay, you're the one who effed up the relationship, you betrayed a Leo, you hurt a Leo, you did a Leo dirty. I already have the cards laid out because I learned with Aries. Remember, this is trial and error for me that went on too long. So I needed to get the messages out first. So we're going to have to shorten them up, especially if I'm going to continue to do this every month. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so we want to know how the Leo that you hurt is feeling about you. We have palm tree, stability, security, performance, growth, embrace, flexibility. I feel an energy of acceptance here, where Leo has just said, you are who you are. Okay. They have found the strength to move on. Okay. And you are literally showing up. Well, they're literally showing up here. So they're feeling in power here. Okay. They're feeling in power. Now you could be a Leo as well, or have Leo strong in your chart. All right. But what I see here is this person has just decided to see you at a different perspective. They've just decided to see the situation at a new perspective. Okay. So Leo is in a place of just kind of like accepting it. They've just accepted it and they are moving on. It is what it is. It's kind of like what they're saying to themselves. Okay. The bottom of that deck said keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Leo may feel like you strung them along. Okay. Like you just were never serious. All right. They could have felt like you were using them for something or something like that. All right. So that, it doesn't mean that they're right, but that's how they feel about you. That may be how Leo is seeing you at this time. Okay. All right. So what did Leo actually like about you? Okay. We have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. Leo loved your passion. Okay. Again, you could be a fellow fire sign, or you just were a very passionate person. Very, very, very good bedroom action. Okay, so if you guys were physical and you were wondering if Leo enjoyed that about you, the answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes. I also feel like Leo is hoping that you do get it together, because we did have at the bottom of this deck have the Judgment and the Knight of Coins. But Leo feels like it's going to take you a long time to get your stuff together, to become stable, to be who you need to be. And the Judgment energy is a little bit of hope, to be honest, that maybe in the future, if you have made some improvements, Leo might consider taking you back. Okay. Now we have trust here in what they don't like about you. Trust, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Swords. A lot of you would deal with other people but want Leo to be stuck to you, not deal with anybody else but you. Okay. A lot of you would overthink as well. Okay. You would stay in your head. You may have even had self-limiting beliefs where you had doubts about yourself or this connection, where you would speak negativity over the connection. Trust was also an issue. That's what they didn't like, that they could not trust you. This person wanted so much to trust you, but they could not. Okay. You may have caused Leo to overthink. You may have caused Leo anxiety. Okay. But there could have been a karmic, another person interfering in this connection. Leo did not like that about you, that you allowed that to happen. Okay. A lot of you also would just have a roaming eye. I'm feeling you would look at other people. You would look at other people around Leo. Leo could see this. Leo didn't like that. Okay. So that's what they didn't like about you. There may be other things. And again, everything may not be true, cross watcher, but I'm just telling you what's coming out in the cards today. Okay. How has Leo's life been since you've been gone? We have a Love, Beauty Queen, the Swords, and Potion. First of all, Leo has been learning some self-love. There may be new love in Leo's life. Okay. Leo may have found love. Leo's been making some changes. Okay. Practicing. This potion says Remember to practice self-love. Leo has been reminding his or herself to practice self-love and making changes. They may have made some big changes to their outward appearance here with the sword, cut their hair, lost some weight, grew some hair, I don't know, something, because we have the beauty queen shining on stage, adored. Leo is getting a lot of attention. Leo has purposely done some changes aesthetically and inside as well. We see this person is in a meditative state to improve themselves. So self-love is the name of the game for Leo, but Leo is also being adored and getting a lot of attention from other people. Okay. What has been your karma? Okay. So for a lot of you, we have dagger, and it says fears, worries, tense situations. You have this is the end. You have the 9 of cups, the sun, and the 7 of swords. So for a lot of you, you've been having to deal in some deceptive situations. You've been deceived, okay? I feel like with the sun here and the 9 of cups, you have had to watch Leo shine. For a lot of you, you've been watching Leo, okay? We've seen Leo online. You've seen Leo on stage or whatever. You've seen Leo getting attention, okay? And the 7 of swords here, maybe you've had to recognize some things about yourself, okay? Some deceptive ways about yourself. And some of you have been deceived as well, okay? And some of you have had to deal with trust issues of your own, but they stem from your own internal trust issues that you've caused other people. Some of it is projection, okay? You're projecting from the inside out. You have fears, you have worries, and you have tense situations because you can't trust people because you know you have been untrustworthy, okay? It says this is the end. So for a lot of you, you have this internal gut feeling that Leo is never going to take you back. Although we are going to look at what you need to do if you have a snowball's chance in, you know what, getting Leo back. We are going to take a look at that. Okay, so the cards that came out for what you need to own up to, overcome, work on, recognize if you want Leo back: fights, arguments, and conflicts. Some of you could have had a temper. All right. Some of you could have caused arguments, fights, brought conflict into the situation. That's something you have to work on. We have blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. So maybe some of you projected out because you felt like you weren't loved. There could be childhood stuff here, as with anybody, right? So maybe you projected out, but you need to be a blessing to Leo's life and not something that is a burden or someone that is a burden. A lot of you didn't give Leo enough attention either. That's something that they need, okay? Community, friendship, fun, a light heart, enjoy downtime with friends and family. So if you were an introvert, it might be time for you to get just a little bit out of your cocoon, okay? Maybe you were dealing with a Virgo. Maybe you're a Virgo. For some of you, there's lots of signs here. What do I got? Pisces, Leo, lots of fire, Leo again. Some of you, yeah, okay. And it says we will be together again. So I feel like this is combating this energy of this is the end, where you need to have just a little bit more faith, maybe not speak so much death on the connection, and especially if you are actually making a change, okay? The bottom of this deck of where Leo is now, we have spiritual growth. So Leo has done some spiritual growth. Maybe you need to be doing the same thing, or maybe you are. All right, moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. So you need to think of the good times that you had with Leo. Maybe show Leo a little bit more appreciation. We have intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and lows. Understand that if this is an intense soul connection, you guys will go through highs and lows. That is not the time to cheat or cut and run, okay? And then we have commitment. Commitment is an important factor to achieve in a successful relationship. So if you have a snowball's chance in heck of being back with Leo, you are going to have to make a full commitment, loyalty, and everything. For some of you, this means you need to go ring shopping. Okay. All right. We're going to go on to the next sign. All right. If you are a cross watcher and you betrayed, did wrong, hurt a Sagittarius, this message is for you. All right. All right. So in the energy of, and you want Sagittarius back. That's why you're watching, right? Okay. In the energy of how they currently feel about you. Okay. We have keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Four of Swords and Eight of Swords. So, crosswatcher who hurt Sagittarius. Sagittarius still has you a lot on their mind, okay? They may not be speaking to you. They may not be expressing this, okay? With the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, you could be an air sign. You could be a Pisces. You could be any sign. It doesn't matter. This person is really, Sagittarius is really going head over heart, okay? So if Sagittarius seems really cold, I don't know if you've already reached out to Sagittarius or not. If Sagittarius seems really cold, it's because they are trying to function through life and get through life without thinking about you. So this is obviously still on Sagittarius's mind. Whatever you did, whatever you said, whatever happened for you to ruin this connection with Sagittarius, okay? What they liked about you, Crosswatcher, they liked your communication, okay? They looked forward to hearing from you every day, okay? They looked forward to interacting with you online, social media. They liked your little memes that you would post. They liked when you tag them in things. You were their wish fulfillment. They loved hearing from you. They would smile when you called. They liked that you watched them. They would watch you. They would like what they would see sometimes. I mean, suffice it, you weren't, doing things you shouldn't have been doing, but they did like that about you. For some of you, they also like your childlike essence. They like your innocence, or your playfulness. I'll say it that way, your playfulness. Okay, so what they didn't like about you, we have movement, nostalgia, temperance, and the Three of Swords. For some of you, there was a third party situation. Okay. Now, this is a little bit of a mixed message here, what they didn't like about you. For some of you, you would hurt this person and then you would want to move on from it quickly without taking any responsibility. Okay. Others of you would continue to go back to the past. Okay. You would either continue to deal with a past person, hurting Sagittarius, breaking Sagittarius's heart, or you will continue to bring up the past, or you were not healing from the past. Okay. With the lovers here, some of you had another lover, and with the Emperor here, you were egotistical about it. Okay. You were egotistical about it. Like you were right in what you were doing. Okay. So Sagittarius would just try to practice self-love here. Okay. Try to practice self-love and have a new beginning. Okay. So they didn't like that about you. I mean, duh, right? All right. So where is Sagittarius now in their life? I'm just going to say this with Garden here, which says something lovely will grow from this. Sea of Love, Spring, and the Fair Male, lighter than darker. Sagittarius is trying to see the lighter side of things. See this situation as a glass half full, not a glass half empty. Something lovely will grow from this, and the Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords, where this person is trying to be more in a head over heart energy. Sagittarius is still getting over this. But they have a hopeful outlook. I can say that. With the Sea of Love, Sagittarius may have started dating again, realizing there's other fish in the sea. Okay. And the Spring energy here talks about new beginnings. So Sagittarius is trying to have a new beginning, trying to move on. They may actually be moving on with a fair male. Okay. Or they may be a fair male where they're trying to lighten their emotional load. Okay. Or again, they're actually moving on to someone. The bottom of that deck said releasing control. It says control, releasing or taking back power. So I feel like Sagittarius is in a place where they are trying to take back their power. Again, I feel like they are still getting over you. Now, if you truly want Sagittarius back and your intentions are good, and I hope if you're watching this, your intentions are good, don't go in with that little speck of there might be a door or window still open for me. I'm going to just rush in and don't take the same energy back to Sagittarius, because you're going to just heap more karma onto yourself if you haven't truly changed. Okay. Speaking of karma, let's take a look at your karma. If you haven't gone through it, it may be coming up for you, but hey, you can take it. That's why you're watching this, cross watcher. You have not ready. I feel like you have not been able to truly move on. I feel like you've tried or you will try. It's not going to happen until you deal with this dark place in your heart. Okay. You have heartache over what you no longer have. Oh, you're going to remember Sagittarius. That's going to hurt. Sagittarius, letting Sagittarius go, doing Sagittarius wrong is going to be a loss for you. Disappointment in some affair. There's just things that won't work out. It's part of your karma. Okay. It's part of your karma. And I think Spirit is going to tell you that when these things don't work out. Okay. You got depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. This is projection energy. Okay. It's kind of like, karma is coming. Whatever you did to Sagittarius, for some of you, not for everybody, it was a doozy. And again, this is not a message for someone who hurt a Sagittarius by leaving Sagittarius because it just wasn't right, or you weren't compatible, or Sagittarius cheated on you, so you had to leave them, but they were hurt by the ending of. No, this is not the message is not for that person. This is the message. You did Sagittarius damn dirty. You cheated, you lied, you abused, you used, whatever. Okay. Now, then that's why I'll only do this message once a month, because I know those type of people will not be watching. Them type of people probably still out doing crazy stuff. All right. So if there is a snowball chance in HE double hockey sticks that Sagittarius will take you back, what do you need to confront, look at, say, overcome? Let's see. We have guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So if you are the type who would guilt Sagittarius to take you back or to give you a second chance, you're going to need to let that go. If you have guilt, okay, there are some things you are going to need to reconcile within yourself. Okay. Forgiving yourself might be a part of the situation. Okay. You have soulmate. You need to realize that Sagittarius was a soulmate. This is not just a regular connection, a one night stand, a fling. This is a soulmate. Okay. You have ascend, expansion, evolution, universal intelligence. Stay connected to spirit. All right. All right. So ascending, you're going to have to think higher, act higher, be more spiritual, get in tune with spirit here. All right, I knew exactly what I was doing. You need to admit to this. This is something you need to admit to. You need to take responsibility for some of your ways. You and I were too young here. So you may want to talk about this, apologize for some of the mistakes you made early on. You have travel here, movement, meeting, adventure, be ready for new experiences. So I will take this as, maybe you need to take Sagittarius on a trip. I don't know. Maybe you need to travel to where they are, if that applies. For some of you, you need to be more open to traveling or doing new things. Maybe you always was closed off before. You have observe, social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Okay. So maybe watch what you post on social media. Watch what you post, watch your interactions on social media here. And then you will always have a special place in my heart nobody else can feel. So you might want to let Sagittarius know that. And maybe that's something you need to admit to yourself, cross watcher, that nobody else can fill that space. Okay. Not saying that you can never, ever move on, because I don't think spirit will punish you for life, although some people do kind of have karma that lasts for a long time until they actually learn a lesson here. So yeah, so that's what we have here. I am going to we're going to go on to the next sign. Actually, there is no next sign for this recording. This is the end for the fire signs. I'm going to do earth and all the other elements on a different tape. So thank you so much for joining me today, fire sign. For if you hurt, betrayed, did a fire sign wrong, you're a cross watcher, you want to know how to get them back, or you want to know what spirit wants to tell you, this was your reading. Thank you for joining me today. Light and love to you. Till next time. Bye-bye.